My story begins, I always say, like a lot of stories, I'm a mom. I had a baby. My son was born in 1990. My husband and I moved, he and our daughter, to Georgia to have an amazing start to our life. Daniel was 21 months old and Paige was 8 months old. Fast forward about 15 years later, my son Daniel is now inmate number 1,946-150. Daniel was sentenced to 15 years in Georgia State Prison for armed robbery. Daniel did not have a weapon, he didn't steal anything, he had no priors. Victim testified that he didn't have any weapons or steal anything. So that day, October 24th, 2012, when he was convicted, my life changed in a place I couldn't even, in my wildest dreams, imagine. He was thrown into Georgia Diagnostics in Jackson, Georgia, which is the facility that all the male inmates go to be classified. I could only get letters from him. I got a little postcard the first time. He says, "Mama, this place no joke. I've seen people shanked, thrown over the tiers." What the judge will even say, or a district attorney, I hope they survive. Over the years, I developed pretty deep relationships with the players in my county, and got the district attorney's office to agree to meet with me and discuss a sentence modification. And after almost 4 solid years, we were back in the courtroom, and the judge and the district attorney agreed to a joint sentence modification to 6 years. So my son was lucky, but it didn't stop me from continuing my work. And I formed a nonprofit, the National Incarceration Association. We call it the NIA. We fight for legislation and policy to change. We fight for resources and money to get more tools into the facility so these guys can get healthier and get fixed. All the politicians out there have to understand, I still vote. My son might not be able to vote, but I certainly can. So can his sister. So can his dad. And his grandmother. And they care about this thing called mass incarceration.